Hey, what up, dogs? Welcome back to Garo Clicker Heroes. Right, let's get right back into it, shall we? Last episode we did some leveling up of these dudes in the correct way, and then this episode we're going to do some other shit. But here we go. We're gonna ascend first. Yeah, we're gonna ascend. Click on this guy. Still in idle mode, and through idle mode I pick up a ton of money. Boom. There we go. Take it into progression mode. There it is. Wonderful. Alright, am I able to... No. Yes. Yes, I am able to. Alright, boom. All the upgrades. There we go. So it's energized, dark control, reload. Perfect. Okay. Alright, we've done everything. Now we just go back and fill in the blanks. We've done the thing we need to do as soon as possible. Now we go back and do some recovery strats. Here we go. Cool. These guys are done. You need some. You need 25. There you go. And boom. There it is. Alright. Now we go back and minimize everything. Except, of course, for my main man. Excuse me, sorry. Oh. Except for my main man, King Midas, however. Alright. I was wondering while I was feeling like we weren't making as good progression as before. If you didn't tune into the last episode, we sort of figured out that we've been using the Clicker Heroes optimizer all wrong, and that in the sense that I was ticking the area that says, "Oh, best hero leveled past 8,000," thinking that King Midas was our best hero, but no, it means the hero that we're able to purchase like further down the line here. Which was Wepo Wet, which was at level 5,000, so it was definitely not past 8,000. So I ended up making a fool of myself for those past few ascensions and not doing it optimally, obviously. And now we should be back on track, to be honest. I mean, we've leveled up all of our heroes, our ancients. I mean, who are not Solomon. Because apparently that was the only difference makers. That it depends on how many levels you give Solomon. But yeah, So the fact that we gave Solomon significantly less levels meant that we were able to give everyone else like significantly more levels. So we're not gonna get as much hero souls, as much of a hero soul increase as we would have gotten these past few ascensions, but it'll be like roughly the same. And in addition to that, we've leveled up all of our other ancients like way more than we have been. So we should be catching up on the progression. So that's gonna be nice. Slightly less increase. It doesn't mean we're going to get less hero souls overall. Obviously not, because we still leveled up Solomon. But less of an increase in the hero souls that we've been experiencing. And so maybe we'll still stick around to like 9 or 8 trillion hero souls. But yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. What I do care about, though, is the progression that we have gained because we basically gave everyone else about 300,000 extra levels that they wouldn't have gotten because those would have gotten into Solomon. So because of that, I think we're all right. Our last cap for levels. Where is it? There it is. It was 5,193 or 5,194. Let's see, it makes sense, but basically 5,200. If we're able to pass that, we're not gonna claim this just yet. Maybe wait a little while. But yeah. So but yeah. So I'm hoping to like fly past them today. Yeah. I'm hoping to do some serious damage on that today. It's gonna be tough because I have to go to a meeting at work that'll last until like noon, and come back at like 1, and then from 1 to like 5 is when I have to leave. So it's gonna be some wonky progression today, but I'll do my darndest, obviously. At least during those periods of progression, from when I'm like at the meeting from like 11 to noon, it's not going to be clicker progression, so I won't lose any progression. It's just I won't progress as quickly as I hoped. So to get there at 11, I have to leave at 10. So it's basically like an hour and a half from now. So an hour and a half from the Ascension start is still like enough time to where I can level up King Midas like a crazy amount using any means necessary that I have to my disposal, and then once I do that, I can just like exit the game, and I'll go to my meeting, come back, and King Midas would have progressed like a whole heck of a lot more than he would have if we were on like the 3rd or 4th hour of progression. So it's nice. It's nice that I get a little bit of help there. Probably still not ideal, but it's what I'm working with today. So, anyhoozle, how's y'all's weekends? It's March 1st today. That's correct, because March for how's everyone doing? What's March 1st? No, that's April 1st. It's April Fool's Day. What's March 1st though? I don't think it's nothing. I forget what day is St. Patty's Day too, to be honest. It's March 3rd or something? I don't know, man. Like all of my two members of my family have birthdays in March as well, like early on. Like one of them's like March 1st or 3rd, and my mom's is like March 8th. So it's like there's a lot of things going on. But so I'm a little confused about all that. But regardless, we're regardless, we're just checking along here. But yeah, my weekend was pretty cool this past weekend. I had both days off from work, which is super nice. I was planning on spending both of those days with my girlfriend, but then some of my friends contacted me about playing this new board game that he got, and I was like, yeah, totally, I'm down. He said it's called Mouse Guard. Apparently, Mouse Guard is a collection of comics from where it's like mice are wearing like medieval sort of like armor and axes and cloaks and whatnot. And part of like the Mouse Guard, which protects their mouse territories. In this universe, there's like no humans. It's just like animals fighting for survival, basically. But they have like intelligence, So, and mice are fairly small, but they wanted to like stake a claim for themselves. So they all banded together to see if they could like overcome their own mousy tendencies to create safety and shelter for one another. So they constantly fight off like weasels and snakes and other shit like that. And it's pretty cool. Pretty cool series of comics, and pretty like gritty too. It's like not like overtly violent and like bloody and gory, but like pretty like hardcore. It's like a PG-13 like Marvel movie, where it's like, oh shit, action, but also they can't say bad words. So it's kind of like that. It's super fun. It's a fun series of comics, and it's a fun game. They created. I can click that, yeah. They created. Ooh. Oh no, this is gonna be shitty. Yeah, it's super. Look at that, 45 forge cores. You can suck my dick. What's it called? So yeah, the game is basically like exactly like the comics, but it's, you know, it's a tabletop RPG. So it's akin to like Dungeons and Dragons. So it's like just like the comics. You just have to create your own character with their own like equipment and stuff and all that stuff. There's no humans. Once again, there's no magic. It's just like medieval like weaponry and stuff, and like mouse guard, medievalness, and also science. There are scientists in the game too. But remember, it's like, you know, it's early on in these animals' developments. They're still in the medieval time, so their science is probably like not as advanced as our science. Obviously, there's no like cell phones, all that garbage. But yeah, it's a fun time. It's a good game. I chose my character. Basically, it was just a running joke. I thought like it'd be hilarious if my character was just angry all the time, the angriest mouse ever, and then it came to the point where I had to like name him, and then someone, it wasn't me, but someone was like, "Oh, you should name him Beef." I was like, okay. So I spelled it B-E-I-F-E. So I thought that was pretty clever. Do like a medieval spelling of Beef. Beef. I am Beef, the strongest of them all. I don't know what the accent that is. I'm sorry, but yeah. So this tabletop RPG game, it actually is rewards the players on role playing. Really, at the end of a session, you get extra like fate points and persona points if the GM and like your party members as well believe that you role played your character like exactly like how it would like make sense to the character, basically, to the point where you use some of their traits and attributes against yourself because you're like, nah, it's obviously smarter to run away from this threat, but my mouse is fearless and stupid, and so he's gonna want to fight that shit. So the more you role play your character on its attributes and its traits that are both positive and negative, you get the more like extra shit you get at the end of the session, and the more like yeah, you might be down for the count now, but later on you have a lot more shit to work with because of that, which is cool. I thought that was pretty fun aspect of the game. The other aspect is like the combat is pretty interesting. You don't roll dice or nothing. Well, you do roll dice, but it's sort of like a rock paper scissors format. There are like 4 different actions you can choose, like attack, defend, feint, and maneuver. And the enemy can also choose, like the GM who role plays as the enemy, obviously, and they choose like so you choose 3 in a round of like combat. You choose 3, and your opponent chooses 3, and you go like, you know, in order, like both in order of first, second, and third, like resolving each of those. So if I'm attacking and the enemy is defending, then it's a versus test, whereas I have to get more successes on my roll than my opponent does to do any damage. But if I'm attacking and they're like feinting, then it's an independent. Is it feint? No. I believe. No. It's if I'm attacking, they're like maneuver. It's an independent. Is it maneuver? I forget. There's another combination of. There's a couple other combinations of attack, maneuver, defend, blah blah blah, all that. Where you do independent rolls. Whereas instead of like trying to get higher than your opponent, you just roll, and then each of you does damage to the other person because that's obvious to how things are done. So yeah, it's free, fun, and easy combat format, and fun and interactive. Nice. And it's a fun and interactive and heavily emphasized on the role-playing side of things. Yeah, 4 hours for some gold. That'll help. When I come back, I mean, it'll help when I come back. But yeah, it's a super fun game. I had a lot of fun, like creating the character Beef Cragsbrook and his backstory, which, you know, I started off as like a hilarious game, but my backstory got pretty dark pretty soon. A lot of, you know, child abuse, blah blah blah, that sort of thing. But enough about that. This episode has come to a close, and it's now time for me to let you all go and have a good time on your own until next time. Like, subscribe, comment if you're enjoying the series thus far. I know I am. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. See you guys then. Peace out.